I feel like I've met the final boss of my biggest pattern during therapy, and I've spoken before about it: external validation and waiting for other people to give you the recognition that you need. Realizing this is one of our biggest powers: to be happy with yourself, to be fulfilled, to not need anybody to tell you that you're good enough just because you are, just because when you're breathing, you're good enough and you don't need to prove anything to anybody. But the roots of this thing for me was the fact that I have very different point of views when it comes to how I'm gonna live my life with my father. And I always was stuck in the perception that, oh, he doesn't love me, he never supports me, and all that. When in therapy lately, I realized he just has another way of perceiving life, and that's completely okay. And then I connected the dots and realized that all my partnerships and all my relationships, actually, I cannot call them partnerships, all my relationships were based on this lack of self validation. And I always started my relationships with the need to be recognized and to be good enough for somebody. Which, if you've been to therapy and you are self aware of yourself and your relationships, you know that if you start any type of a relationship from a place of lack, it is bound to fail, or at least it's bound to be toxic. And this is exactly what happened with my last relationship. I rewind the tape in my head and realized that even on our first date, the reason why I decided in my head that there are gonna be a second and a third and a fourth date was the fact that I put everything on the table that I've been through and I'm going through. And the fact that he validated me and he accepted that was the core of the relationship, which was very, very, how to say it, bound to fail. It was bound to fail from the first date. Let's say it like that. And this is kind of liberating when you think of it, because we don't need to think about who was wrong, who was right, who did what. Yes, of course, I had a lot of growing up to do when it comes to realizing this stuff. And actually, he was aware of them even in the beginning, which is great for him. But this growing up that I had in the last 1 year wouldn't have been possible without having this relationship and going through my ankle injury and whatever it is. So the woman you're seeing on the screen right now is here just because everything happened the way it happened. So I'm not protesting any of it, but this pattern of lacking validation and searching for it outside of me, lately in the last 1 week, yesterday when I had therapy, we spoke about it. It came through content creation, because I've been very, very active when it comes to short form creation. I've been pushing on Instagram, and I realized that I was creating from my account that I had for like 10, 15 years, and there are people in there that know me since kindergarten, which is something that's not helping me at all. Firstly, because these people are never going to be my clients. I'm searching for a target audience that's like female, not only competitors, but like women that want to get in shape or are female competitors. And the guy from my hometown is definitely not one of them. The second thing is that when I know these people, for example, here in YouTube, when I don't personally follow the people that follow me, I'm not very concerned when it comes to how many views I have. Did people like the video? I'm expressing myself freely. When it comes to this old account in Instagram, I was stuck with constantly thinking, did these people like that? And if they didn't like it, why didn't they like it? Why didn't they engage? When rationally, I completely understand I'm talking into a camera for like losing fat and building your glutes and all that. So most of the people are not going to engage with it just because they were there, because they know me personally. And this is how I decided to start from scratch. And today is gonna be the first day I'm gonna post from a new account, brand new account. I've even like blocked all the people that I know, because I want social media to be a platform where I express myself freely, where I can get all of these ideas I have in me, because I feel like they are rotting inside of me. This is the biggest reason why I need to create. I need to create content. Not only I want to, I need to express myself because I feel stuck. I feel like I have so many ideas. I have so much to say. I have this experience. Doesn't matter if we're talking about eating disorders, bodybuilding, steroids, like leaving your 9 to 5, parents, relationships, whatever it is. I have been through a lot of situations in my life which I can pass on the wisdom I have gained. And when a day passes, when I haven't expressed myself, I go to bed and I lay my head on the pillow and I feel awful. I feel like literally something is rotting inside of me. I cannot explain it. It's not, I'm very honest with you. Content creation for me right now is not about monetization. It's not about helping people. Yes, these things are great. There will be side effects if I'm consistent. I need to get this out of me. And the only thing that's been helping me up until now is writing. And I keep writing, but it's not enough. It really is not enough. I need to say that out loud and like put it in the universe and not think about how it's going to be perceived. And this was the main thing that was stopping me until now, the search for validation, the search for approval. And I think right now, with like the new account, I'm starting a new chapter and I will see how this goes. Because with my therapist yesterday, we were talking. He was like, you know, that this pattern will never cease to exist. You can't erase it out of your mind. You just need to become as much aware of it as possible. And whenever I have a new experience, because like content creation for me has always been on and off, start, stop, think of a new strategy, change, whatever it is. I've never been consistent with it. And now, when I had almost like a month being consistent, the pattern revealed itself. So, with the patterns, we just need to learn how to recognize them as early as possible when you have a new experience. That's it. So, yeah, it's a new chapter, new journey. I'm 20 days away from turning 30. So things are changing. I'm changing every day. I'm telling you, I have this feeling inside of me. I need to speak. When I speak right now, when I see it's almost 10 minutes this video, I feel so much calmer. Like before 10 minutes ago and 10 minutes after, right now at the end of the video, I feel fulfilled. I can end the day right now. I can go to bed right now. So this is something I need to follow this instinct. I need to follow this gut. I can't, I'm telling you. If I don't do it, I feel awful. So I guess we're doing it as much as possible, as frequently as possible, and we'll see where everything goes.